part of geotech engineering. In this, we will study five modules. In first module, physical geology, geology and its relevance to civil engineering, geological work of the wind, river, glaciers and seas, petrology. In second module, petrology, formation of rock, type field classifications, weathering of rock, origin of soil. In third module, structural geology, folds, faults, joints, unconformities. In fourth module, we will study engineering geology, geological concentrations in tunnel, dam, bridge, building sites or landslides. In fifth module, we will study earthquake, basic definition, type and cause, distribution in world and seismic zone. First we take the word geology. Geo means earth and logy means study or science. So geology means the study of earth. Geology involves the studying the materials that make up the earth, the feature and the structure found on the earth as well as the process that act upon them. It also deals with the study of origin, age, history of the soil and the formation of the soil, interior structure or the formation of the history or history formation of the earth or history of the earth, how the earth formed or how anything's rock, soil formed. And about their origin, if we talk about the modern father of the geology, he is James Hutton. Now, take an example of geology. If we take the initial period of our Earth, there was only one supercontinent called as or known as Pangaea, or whatever the cause, but there were movement between the tectonic places of seven continents, or due to the movement, they divided into seven continent or seven part, and each part known as today the continent. In that shown in figure here, you can see first it was a supercontinent called Pangaea. After that, due to the some movement in the tectonic plates, they move apart from each other and become the seventh continent. That is Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia, North America, South America, or Antarctica. Now, uh, let's some knowledge about engineering geology. Engineering geology, also called geological engineering, the scientific discipline concerned with the application of geological knowledge to the engineering problem. As we are a civil engineer, we are not interested in the chemical compositions of the soil or what is the fertility of the soil and what is the history of the soil. We are interested to know the bearing capacity of the soil and what is the present condition of the soil and etc. We will study further in this module. For example, here the reservoir design and the location, determination of slope stability for the construction purpose, and determination of the earthquake, flood, or subsidence danger in the area. Consider for the road, pipeline, or other engineering work. It ensures that geological factors related to the locations, design, constructions, operations, and maintenance of the engineering work are recognized and taken into account. Engineering geologists identify the potential geologicals and the associated human-made hazards. They may have significant impact on the civil structure and human development. If we take the branch of geology, there are many branches divided. Main branch, physical geology, in which we take consider the physical part as a mountain, river, and uh, we take the crust part of the earth as we see or which part we see physically. Mineral geology we take consider the mineral which minerals divide every part aspects according to the minerals. In petrology we study about the formation of rock, soil, uh, their history. In structural geology we study about the structure of anything on the surface of earth or the structure of the surface of earth. Historical geology, in this we study about historical as the name refer. In paleontology we study about the fossils of the dead animals and plants. This is also under the geology. Economic geology we consider the economical part that is mining, etc. Uh, Most precious things that we study on this and excavate from the earth's surface. Now go through one by one. First is physical geology. Physical geology may be defined as the branch of geology which deals with the study of physical forces and the processes that bring about the change in the earth's crust or to the surface of earth on account of their prolonged existence and action. This is also described as a dynamic geology, geomorphology, etc. Different physical features of the earth such as mountain, plateau, valley, river, lake, glacier, and volcanic in a term of their origin and development. The different changes occur on the earth's surface like marine transgressions, marine regressions, formation or disappearance of the river, springs, and lakes. Geological work of the wind, glacier, river, ocean, and groundwater and their role in the consistency modeling the Earth's surface features. Natural phenomena like landslide, earthquake, and weathering, that is weathering of rock that deposit and become soil. Here some types of rocks and the geological components present here. Here you can see the river changing their path or the rocks. Now see the structural geology. In structural geology, the study of the formation of the rock in the earth lithosphere. The rock which form the earth crust undergo various deformation, dislocation, and disturbance under the influence of the tectonic forces. The result is the occurrence of the different geological structures like faults, joints, and unconformities in rock. The detail of the mode of formations, cause, type, classifications, importance, etc. of the geological structure form the subject matter of structural geology. Here, this is an example of structural geology in which these are the structure of the earth or the pattern the rock are showing. Now, mineralogy. This deals with the study of minerals. Minerals are the basic unit of different rock and ores of the earth are made up of. Every rock forms are made up of minerals. Details of mode of formations, compositions, occurrence, type, association, properties, use, etc. of the minerals form subject matter of the mineralogy. For example, something quartz and marble resemble one another in size, color, and appearance, while marble disintegrated and decomposed in a short period because of its mineral composition and property. Now, let us study about petrology. Petrology deals with the study of rock. The earth crust, also called lithosphere, is made up of different types of the rock. Here, petrology deals with the mode of the formation, structure, texture, compositions, occurrence, and the type of the rock. This is the most important branch of geology for the civil engineering point of view. We generally want to know about the soil quality, rock quality, on which we have to construct or we have to put foundation. Thus, we have to know the properties of that soil or that position. Stratigraphy. Stratigraphy is the branch of geology that deals with the formation, composition, sequence, and the corrections of the stratified rock and sediments. It concerned with the study of rock layers, strata, that we call strata, and layering stratifications. The process of becoming layers is known as stratifications. It is primarily used in the study of sedimentary and the layered volcanic rocks. The whole Earth is stratified as a layer list in the portions and bodies of all the different rocks types igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic are subjected to stratifications. Here are some types of rocks or the image of some rocks that is stratified or layered one after one in long time. Now there is economical geology. In economical geology, we consider these type of materials or rocks in which we can earn or which are more expensive precious. Minerals can be grounded as general rocks forming minerals and economic minerals. Some of the economic minerals like talc, graphite, mica, asbestos, gypsum, manganese, magnesite, diamond, and gems. The details of this mode of the formation, occurrence, classification, associations, varieties, concentrations, properties are subject matter of the economical geology. Now, engineering geology, the most important part. Engineering geology, also called geological engineering, the scientific disciplines that deal with the application of geological knowledge in the field of the civil engineering for executions of safe, stable, and economic constructions like dam, bridge, and tunnel. For example, the reservoir design and the location, determination of the slope stability for the construction purpose, and determination of the earthquake, flood, or subsequent danger in area considered for the road, pipeline, and other engineering works. It ensures that the geological factors related to the locations, design, constructions, operations, and the maintenance of engineering work are recognized and taken into account. Engineering geologists identify the potential geological and associated human-made hazards that may have a significant impact on the civil structure and human development. Here's some work for the engineering geology. The civil engineer works infrastructure, the tunnel that is under construction. Here dam for of which construction is completed. Here some construction of building or any other things. Here it is also dam. Now see about the mining engineering. Mining engineering this deal with the application of geological knowledge in the field of mining. In this we are also finding the needy minerals that is economical geology are also uh, fairly we can say that needed minerals that we are using more, so we have to mine. This deal with the application of geological knowledge in the field of the mining. A mining engineering is interested in the mode and extent of occurrence of ore, their association, property, etc. It is also necessary to know other physical parameters like depth, directions, inclination, thickness, and reservoir of the body for the efficient utilization. Such deal of minerals exploration, estimations, and explorations are dealt within mining geology. Now see the geographics, the common word that we are hearing from our childhood. The study of the physical property like density, magnetism of the earth or its parts. There are different types of the geological investigations based on the physical property utilized gravity method, seismic method, or magnetic method. Engineering geologist is the branch of the exploration geographies which aims at the solving civil engineering problems by interpreting subsurface geology of the area concerned. Electrical resistivity method and seismic refractions method are commonly used in the solving civil engineering problems. In geography, we see the physical part of the earth. There's a mountain here, river, or the physical properties were according to soil, according to the mountain, hilly area, or which type of plain, plateau, hilly, whatever, many type of geographical, whatever this map or whatever the geographical explanation it is giving us. Geohydrology. In geohydrology, it gives us the details or information about the drainage or pipelines or about the water system, groundwater event. This may also called hydrogeology. It deals with occurrence, movement, and nature of the groundwater in an area. It has applied importance because groundwater has many advantage over surface area. In general, geology and geographical studies are together taken up for groundwater investigations. Geochemical, this is a new branch. Um, these are not necessary or not need for civil engineers. This branch is relatively more recent and deal with the occurrence, distributions, abundance, mobility, etc. different elements in the earth crust. It is not important for the civil engineering point of view. Here, the process of the weathering of rocks, depositions. Now see the importance of engineering geology. The construction of large civil engineering projects required knowledge of the geology of the area, of that particular area where we have to give footing, foundations, and have to construct a large building, highest building. The soil should be have capability, and because planning anything, we have to investigate about the soil. Otherwise, the planning will be when understood. The geology of an area here dictates the location and the nature of each of the following structure: dam, building, foundations, road and railway. The feasibility, the planning and design, the concentration and costing, and the safety of the project may depend critically on the geological conditions where the constructions will take place. Geology provides asymmetric knowledge and construction materials, its occurrence, compositions, durability, and other properties. Example of such construction materials is building, stones, road, metals, clay, limestone, and laterites. This, this describes the cause of failures and the slope and possible preventive measurement. In geology, we also go to site investigation by boring and by testing samples may be an adequate preliminary to constructions in such case. So, for this today lecture, that's enough. In next series or next video, we will discuss about earthquake. This is fifth module. So I think you will well understood the today lecture. We will meet in next video.